Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Kobolds? Is that you?
We're here.
Welcome. Welcome to Empire of the Ghouls.
Boop boop a doop.
Beep beep bow.
Super
Right.
excited to
Shibbly
be
beep.
back.
Wow.
Shibbly. As always, I am your big head, no thoughts dungeon master, Mackenzie Hahn. With us is the lovely cast. Say hello, lovely cast.
Hello.
Lovely
cast.
Welcoming back Iskander and kicking off intros from his hot new flick. Take it away.
Pew.
Oh, hi. My name is Alex. He, him. I play Iskander. I'm gonna kick it over to Sloan.
Ooh, hi everybody, my name is Sloan, aka Arpley, my pronouns are they, them, and I play Goosh Booshel, our nasty little he, him, barbarian mushroom boy. Sawyer.
Hi, I'm Sawyer. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm playing our lovely Shade Paladin, Solus Clastamont, who also uses he, him pronouns. And I'll kick that over to Friday.
Hello, name's Friday. They, them. I exist here. I play Vivian. And I believe that's Dot now. Am I doing this right?
Do we get it all?
So put upon.
Last but certainly not least.
All right, friends. I'm Little Red Dot, your resident Kobold Twitch producer. I'm back with Yuki. They, them pronouns. Yuki is here. Yuki's here. In it to win
They
it.
sure are, man.
They are here. And like I said, I'm Dot, she, her pronouns. And I want to remind all of you, while we're playing this incredible game, remember that Kobold Press is out there producing stuff for y'all, including our upcoming Kickstarter. So I'm going to drop a link in chat if you want to be first to know about that. Click the link, check it out, sign up for notifications, and I will talk more about what the Kickstarter is at the end.
Yeah.
I think that's it. It's yours. Take it away, Mackenzie.
Without further ado, I'll go ahead and remind the lovely viewers at home what happened last time. I know it's been a little bit. So after defeating, what was his name? I think that bitch Koshai, if I'm correct, maybe.
Yes, that's his official surname.
Yes, naturally, the Deathless Who. No. After defeating Koshai, the brave and mighty heroes ransacked his place to find the holy robes of Sister Adeland, and in doing so, they also found some ledgers written in Darakul containing information about a strange potion and a strange, perhaps, ritual, the effects of which are still not 100% known. They also captured the producer of said potion, a gnome named Chapman, who is less than forthcoming. They also are bringing with them, as they are making their way through these tunnels that they have found to escape the castle, a Sister Ilva, who has a giant gash and appears to be infected with some kind of illness. And that is where we left off. So,
Right.
mighty adventurers.
As
you
generous,
make your way,
but
Hey,
Yeah.
believe in you.
Yeah.
But as you make your way through these dark, dank underground caverns, you can feel the moss growing on the sides as the dampness kind of permeates the air. And eventually, a few minutes of wandering reveals a small area. A little pond, tall stone walls, naturally carved stalagmites and stalactites bursting forth from the floor and hanging down from the ceiling, and you can hear the gentle drip of groundwater coming off of them.
Are we by a lake?
Oh, is this a lake?
I smell the air. Can I roll a nature check to see if I can figure out where the hell we are?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
caught myself.
You got it.
16.
So you got a pretty decent look at the outside area. You could feel the air when you pass by.
Yeah, I
those
feel it.
dogs outside.
Oh yeah.
This is probably just groundwater.
Oh,
there does
okay.
seem to be a whole lot of lakes in the general vicinity, but yeah, it's all collected here.
That is what we call an official cesspool.
Oh,
Uh,
delightful.
oh,
Yeah.
that might be nice actually to go inside of that. Can I swan dive into it?
Yeah, if you would like to.
Yeah, Goosh, good friend Yuki says cesspool, and Goosh is immediately like, hell yeah, and
Yeah.
strips off the only clothing that he wears, which is his like bags and weaponry, throws it off, and just like Scrooge McDuck dives into this puddle of nastiness.
Yep,
Um,
that's where all the water runs into.
If it were anybody else, this water would smell stale and disgusting, but you feel right at home.
He does the thing where he like spits a fountain out.
Oh.
Gross. I love it.
I know I've been uncharacteristically silent for the past, few hours, but
2 weeks.
I gotta say that's pretty gross.
Do you think shades like still react like human bodies? Because if so, Solus is looking a little green. Solus is looking a little green around the gills, just like oh.
You know,
It's really nice in here.
I wish I had your optimism. Gush.
Very refreshing. I just like it. I don't know why. I don't know what the problem is. It's a perfectly good water. This is the best water you can get in the caves. This is like a swimming pool.
Okay, that's true.
It certainly is a pool. I'll say that.
He just peacefully is on his back, kind of moving
It's-
around.
It's not a super deep pool. It's more like a small pond, but yeah, you're just
Oh, okay. In that case, he's like digging his little stumps into the ground and crawling like doing a crab walk across the bottom.
this scene playing out. You just look like you belong here, while everyone else is a little.
Yeah,
less
he
than
enjoys the
comfortable.
feeling of the like algae that's grown here. 'Cause it
No,
sticks to his stalks.
I have
You
dark vision of 120 feet. Do I see an exit from this cave? Like, does it all go one direction?
It does look so. As you look on Yuki, you see a little bit further, but it doesn't quite go in one direction since you do have 120 feet of dark vision.
Good lord.
All right. After a second, he'll get back out and carry on.
Do you shake like a dog? Like
I think that he kind of yeah, sure. Yeah,
Yes.
he just shakes it off and the water flicks off of his body but he keeps some of the algae.
Would
It's
you
nice.
say, since standing here watching Goosh, maybe we could have taken a short rest?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Little 30-minute Goosh dip?
Yes.
As you guys take your short rest, you see Sister Ilva kind of reach behind the wall and slide down a second and rest her head back. And then Chapman is just sort of
How do I roll?
grumbling to himself. "What I will be
Rest. There we go.
prisoner."
Short rest. Spend a hit die.
I only did what they asked. I don't know why everyone's blaming me for it.
okay.
I have
I'm gonna
a
dignify that with a response.
question for you, my little friend. Do you know any arcane spells? Are you a wizard?
Not quite. I just know a lot about plants and such, and their various effects.
So
Like the
druid.
doctor, actually. Oh, I wish I was a druid. I'd probably make a lot more money if I was. Could grow my own plants, wouldn't have to buy them. But no, I'm not a druid.
I'm a druid. I make no money.
Oh, if that's disheartening. I thought it was a better business model than that, but okay.
I had a mind to ask you if you know the sending spell. If so, but if not,
I know I'm more of I'm more operating the shadows, as it were.
did we
Please don't
check
hurt me.
this one for weapons? That he might have.
Oh,
Peace bird or
he
whatever.
was already a prisoner, and then we freed him onto the back of Narla.
Freed is a really relative term in this instance, I think.
Are you still in the tower?
No.
Then
I'm
I'd
not.
say freed.
All right. Best PowerPoint, please don't hit me.
I'd
You scare me.
No, nobody's gonna hit you.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say that.
I don't know about
Soulless
that.
Okay, I
would
will
never-
not hit you.
Soulless would never besmirch his armor. He's a prince, you know.
All right. Okay. Prince is pushing it. Nobleman, I'll give you. Engaged to a prince, technically, maybe.
Wow.
You're
I've met a lot of
engaged.
royalty lately.
That's
My princess is
exciting. We
married.
should plan a
Wow.
party.
Can we come to your I love weddings.
Solus immediately
very fun at
regrets saying
weddings.
anything, and just you see his face.
I was a wedding singer for some years, actually. I could give you a discount. A
Y'all.
friendship discount.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just too
Um,
good to be true.
It's funny. That's my
Take
favorite song.
stocks off of you.
Oh, I
So
love
just
this
maybe-
ditty.
Maybe I'll have to run it. I'll have to run it by him. Should
You'd
you
be
know?
like algae to touch.
Mm.
Oh, okay, maybe not that version, but I will run it by him. Should I ever make it back and
Oh,
tell
good.
him I'm alive,
Yeah. Yes. So,
technically.
psst, Goosh, we're gonna plan an engagement party, right?
Oh, yes.
For sure. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah,
don't- that's- you don't have to
absolute-
do
no,
that. That's, you
psst,
know-
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think it would be lovely.
You're not a part of this conversation. Go away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
you're not.
It's-
Shh.
It's my engagement part.
Yuki's got it under control.
Damn it! Dang it! Every time. I'm sorry, everyone. That's my bad.
How could you?
I'm sorry.
Right?
I'm so selfish.
About this here cave, that's our only way out. And I kind of point, Narla's kind of gone ahead over to the edge to peer around to see if maybe Narla hears anything.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a perception check at advantage if you are listening.
Perception.
Everyone
Wait,
is.
Narla makes
Narla.
it with an advantage, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
While that's going on, Vivian is reading the
plus
Book of
4.
Lust.
Nice.
Good for
Okay, so
her.
that's a 6. Let's hope we do better than that. So a 9 and a
That's
4
everything
is
you
a
wanna see.
13 for Narla.
13. So you see the little goat ears, just sort of.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
She can hear something. Definitely movement,
Okay.
but it's hard to discern with the echoes where exactly it's coming from and exactly how far away it is from this particular part of the cave.
I don't think we're alone. At least the twitch in Narla's ear says so. There's something up ahead.
You
Right.
want me to go check it out? I can. Maybe I can go and. Just so none of you get smacked in the face. I don't want anybody to pass out.
Mhm.
Okay.
Do you
I
want
got it.
help? Okay. Man, he's gone. Okay.
Yeah,
I am going.
Yuki and Narla will stay at the entrance to kind of watch you.
Yes. I do have my danger sense. So I have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that I can see. So here we go. I'm gonna sneak forward. I'll try and move a little stealthily.
Yeah, go ahead and roll stuff.
Yeah, he gonna sneak with his little sneaky feet. Stealth.
Sneaky feet.
21 for stealth.
Sneaky boy.
Undetected.
Never been a
you
sneakier
deftly
mushroom.
maneuver as you your way around these corners.
Excellent. Yep. He's been here before. He flits from stalagmite to stalagmite. So fast.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know which one's which.
Stalactites come from the
Yeah.
ceiling.
Tight, so top.
Oh.
top.
Tight.
Oh, look at
Stalagmite comes from the ground.
Yeah, stalactites
thank
like
you
it
so
clings
much.
tight to the
Mhm.
ceiling.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
There-
a cute
That
way.
really helps me a lot,
So
actually.
Big
true.
brain.
But as you maneuver around, you are able to see a little bit into the next sort of cavern corridor, if you will. And it does look empty. Minus a few large piles of rocky rubble.
All right.
That seem to have like bits of old cloth or there's just some articles sticking out of it. It looks like an old trash heap, kind of.
Oh, cool. Okay, so is there anything in this little area that I'm in currently? Like, is there anybody in here?
There's no one in there. It does seem to be just another portion of the cave.
Okay.
But if you would like to proceed into the next room, go ahead and roll perception for me.
Yes. And I am also going to, I have the hunter blood scent feature from my background. So I know the habits of animals very well. I can hunt and provide for my companions, but I'm also an excellent tracker and can tell what type of creature and how many there were from signs of their passing. So if anything like that comes up, just to flavor it, because he's a hunter that's been hunting in the caves.
I go
Perception.
Psst. What did you say? Psst.
Nothing yet.
Oh.
Love this
Well,
friendship so bad. They're so funny.
So you don't really make out a whole lot in terms of animals, but you do see, you can't discern how many sets of footprints they are and if they're coming or going or wandering around, but at least one set of footprints here. It doesn't seem like there's enough to be a group, but there's at least one. So at least one person's been through here recently. You also notice the faintest shiny glint coming from these trash heaps.
Oh, shiny glint.
I want to go see what it is.
Yeah.
I turn around to the rest of the group and I go,
Goose says they haven't found anything yet. I guess it's okay to move. Come.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, he can stick his head back, be like, "There's something shiny in these trash piles. I want to know what it is."
I do not recommend Goosh. But
He jumps into it like it's a hedge.
Yeah. So
Not
bits
a hedge.
of dirt and rocks and disgusting smelling who knows what start to fly out as you once again Scrooge McDuck into an unknown substance. And you
This is an unfortunate habit you've picked up.
and
This is a lifestyle, please.
you pretty much demolished this first trash pile. I'm not going to make you roll investigation. You find a small, roughly about a foot tall sort of urn. It seems to be made out of some simple kind of stone, and atop its head, or its lid rather, is the head of a jackal.
Oh, this is useless. I throw it over my shoulder, but I'm
Wait,
throwing
wait,
it.
can I try to catch it?
I want someone to catch it.
Okay.
I simply, Sloan, want that like scene where it's just like. Eh.
Yeah, it's the insignia that catches. I don't care about the shiny. Whatever's on the top is of interest. I ride gnarly and hands agape.
Arms outstretched.
Just as this artifact of a time long gone seems to almost crash into the ground, Yuki, you heroically sweep in to save it before it clatters into nothingness.
Wow. Whew. Okay. Can I? You said there's an insignia on the lid.
The lid is about yay tall, and it's like the head of a jackal. It looks to be some kind of urn.
Nice Moon Knight reference.
I know. Can I roll a medicine check on this to know if it is actually an urn or part of a death practice?
I think that would be more of a religion check.
Sure, I can make a religion check.
This thing
At
got
an
insides in it.
18.
18. So as you look around, you're taking a look at it, spinning it around. Ooh, fancy. What are these? What's this? And you pop the lid open a little bit. You see this dusty ash fill it to the top. And as you look inside and catch a whiff, you feel the faintest bit of drowsiness before it you just shake it off.
Wow.
recap it.
Oh, I feel a little, it's kind of, is anybody else tired?
I
Yeah,
add
a
it to
little
the
messed
ongoing collection of things that Narla is carrying for us, including this rug, this small gentleman. Narla's turned into a pack mule, but that's okay. I like slot it into another like pocket or something that's empty.
I think there's, it's magical.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know why that's a secret, but I
Yeah,
thought
I
you
mean-
should know.
Thanks for loving.
Okay.
What we doing?
Well,
Is there anything else in these piles, or was it just that thing? That was so
Yeah,
funny.
you can. If anyone else would like to look through the piles, go ahead
I
and
would
roll
love to.
investigation.
Yeah.
Anybody that wants to can roll investigation.
Nat 20
Oh, I wish that was me.
for a combined total of 26.
So Solus, you find a couple of kind of faded, a little bit tarnished, in need of some TLC, but a couple silver lockets that look like you could clean them up and I think that's a decent price. And Iskander, if you would give me one moment so I can nat 20 this.
Uh-oh.
Please take your
Uh-oh.
time.
Ooh.
You find a very curious vial that looks like it was, thrown down here on purpose. It looks new. And inside is this purplish, mucusy liquid that it kind of glistens with tiny sparkling crystal flecks. It looks kind of slick and oily. And as you look, you actually find one, two, oh, there are 3 of these things.
Oh, 3 vials.
Can I discern? Is it like a potion? Like a magical kind of essence, I would assume.
Oh, it looks super magical.
Would I be able to discern like what kind of magic?
Maybe? Roll Arcana for me.
Okie dokie.
Not for me.
That's an outline.
Oh,
Can't win
Yes.
them all.
the
You know-
dice giveth and the dice taketh
But
away.
that's a
I
7.
sure do.
Yummy, yum, yum. Purple juice look good.
yeah. Hey, Iskander, what you got there?
Don't really know, but there's 3 of them. These vials full of this weird liquid kind of stuff.
Wait, let me see. I rolled
okay.
nat 20 with a 25 to help you identify them. What?
And it kind of holds
Nat
them
20?
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20 on that Arcana.
out. Let's go.
Come on, I
Either
help.
ones,
So-
either ones or 20s this session. Nothing else.
Yuki, you, for some reason, you look at this and you can just kind of intuit what this is for. So you take a small drop, and you can coat it on a weapon. You know that this appears to be in the trash because it's the bane of the ghouls' existence. Whatever it is, they don't like it.
Oh, I've got news for you all. Guess what? Iskander, don't drink that.
I like put it down. Maybe you had the urge to test it, and I
Don't
Just
drink
a little.
that.
My curiosity was going to get the better of me at some point, yes.
Usually, you don't drink oily substances unless you're gouche.
Okay.
This is
That's
not
true.
meant for consumption.
Yeah, probably
It's
not.
meant to put on your weapon. This right here, these were dumped. You wanna know why? Why? Say it.
They're
Ask me. Ask
defective?
me.
Why were they dumped?
Yeah, they were dumped because this is the bane of the ghouls' existence.
Yeah, so Iskander, please add 3 vials of ghoulbane oil to your inventory.
Ghoulbane.
Ghoulbane
Yeah,
oil, ghoulbane
bud.
oil.
I'm into it.
Oil.
You
That's
see,
tight.
you see, you see your little gnome friend kind of look nervously at the vials and then like down.
What?
I made a lot of stuff while I've been here.
Wait, why were you making this if you were in the ghouls' company, right? Why would they let you do that?
They wouldn't.
Oh, you are doing it behind their back.
Ah,
I see.
tricky little man.
Please don't tell them
Why would we tell them? We're not going anywhere close to them.
that.
You know, we're trying to get out of here. Out.
That sounds perfect.
So, my question is, why are they down here? If you made them, did you give them to someone?
No, they found them, but it doesn't. Ghoulbane oil isn't as easily destroyed as like setting it on fire, which is what they tried to do at first. So they just threw it out because no one comes down here except the guards.
Okay, so this is just, it's literally trash to them.
They threw it out.
Well,
I think they buried it or something, but
you know
that's
what
what
they
happens
say.
when you don't got supervision.
What
One
did I say?
ghoul's
You let
trash
the
is
new-
Is
another
that my
shade's
trash?
treasure.
Oh, just
Wow,
kidding. I
this
thought it
was
was
So
still
like,
trash.
there's a little to that. You're just-
Okay.
This still seems like trash to me, but if you say it is important, then I guess it is important.
Yeah.
What a great frame to freeze on, Mackenzie.
Oh no!
I think the little guy's frozen.
Oh boy!
We broke him.
Doesn't
Well, it was
seem
bound
I
to
was-
happen eventually.
doesn't
was-
seem so good. I think.
He did
Just
seem
going
rather
to-
timid.
I was just going to ask little gnome friend
Huh?
what it is.
Oh, she's back. She's back.
What it is that you did to create this poison, and if you can recreate this thing.
Or maybe teach us.
Yeah, I think I could. I think I could recreate it. Yeah.
Are these things that are unique to this cavern, or something you can make out of other common ingredients that we can get elsewhere?
Well, the ingredients aren't necessarily common, but they're not that rare. I can teach you if you'd like.
I imagine everybody
Help.
back at the fortress would want to know exactly how to make a lot of this.
Fortress.
true.
Yeah.
Fortress.
Shh.
Oh,
Fortress.
right.
Yeah.
We're going back to where we came from.
I mean, we have to deliver the robes, right?
Yes, that's where we're going.
Right? Oh,
Yeah,
by the
of
way,
course we
he
do.
said the guards come down here. Maybe that's what Narla heard.
We should probably.
Oh, that's a
to
good
step
point.
So,
Yes, we step.
did we find everything in the trash?
Yeah, you appear to have completely demolished all the trash piles.
Nice. We did it.
Nailed it.
But you see a small chamber to the north, and you can see the opening to a small or larger chamber to the south.
Oh.
Can I figure out which way to go? Like, can I smell for fresh air?
Yeah, smell for fresh air.
I'm gonna survival it. Like a
I love that.
22.
Yeah, 22. You can smell the fresh air coming more from the south. The
Okay.
rest of it smells like stagnant cave air.
Yeah,
Dusty,
there's it that way. I point south. I can smell the fresh air.
Well,
Actually, because I'm weird, I taste like a cat does with their mouth open.
Oh God.
Hey. Nice.
Didn't need to know that.
So I'm standing there like,
Oh, is he broken? Did
I
we-
smelled fresh air that way.
Okay.
Each
I
detail
smelled it
about you, Yuki,
right on
is
the
more
tip of my
horrifying than the last.
It's almost charming, really.
Oh, so Yuki is charming, but every time I do something, I get complaints.
I think you're
No.
charming.
Soulless.
I
Yuki
think-
doesn't make me touch strange liquids, so yes.
Oh, I
It's-
can.
Don't.
think-
Okay.
Every time now that I need to deflect about someone being disgusted by my vampiric nature, I just need to say, "Have you met my friend Yuki?"
All right. And you know what? I think you're great, Gush.
Thank you, Yuki.
Yeah.
I think you're
Thank
a
you,
solid
Yuki.
person, Goosh.
I
Kinda
think
must
your
be.
I think your hygiene routine is spectacular.
Aren't you
Thank
a
you.
mushroom person though? Like, isn't there overlap there, or is it just?
It's fine. I am just busting your knuckles, Solus. It's really not a big deal. I like
Don't
to
think
mess
I've
with
ever heard that
the
phrase.
topsiders. You know, you all have such weird, strange things that you do. I like to laugh at you. You're so
Like
soft and
what?
you smell like blood. I don't know. Can you keep going?
You
can
hear
smell
Narla
our
speak up.
blood?
Narla?
Narla kind of like silently bleats to you.
The goat speaks. Shh.
You see your ears, and you can make out faint voices.
Ooh.
Oh,
Two
that's
of them.
ahead of us.
Ahead of us or
Good
coming
job,
up
Narla.
behind us?
It does look like, or sound like rather, that they are
Okay.
coming from the way out.
So the
They-
north exit. I mean,
No,
southern
the
exit.
south
Yeah, the
exit,
southern
yeah.
exit. Okay.
Anybody got a plan?
I think perhaps.
We sneak up on them and then we knock them out.
That's our usual plan.
Ooh,
Fairly, yeah, pretty much.
what if we pretend to be vengeful cave spirits?
bad.
I mean, I can turn translucent and fly through walls. So I mean, like, if we just kind of,
We
Yeah.
can do that.
Yes.
That's true.
You
I mean,
can
if we
fly
just
through
kinda
walls. You can
pretend to be,
scare them.
yeah, and we can spook them and they'll run, and we don't even have to fight. I'm so tired. I don't want to fight anymore.
Oh, baby.
Oh, that's quaint. Okay. That's yeah. Let's do it. Let's scare
I
them.
think we can do that. Let's make it happen.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So I guess we both go ghost.
go and ghost.
So
Stop.
As
Did y'all
your
just say
bodies-
going ghost?
Yeah. I'm going ghost.
Stop.
6
Oh man. That was...
So as you SEAL Team 6 your way to scare
Incredible.
whoever your guests are, what exactly do the two of you do to freak them out?
1 second, because for some reason,
As you
Shard
see these
took my
two.
race away on
Oh my
here.
goodness, are you realizing that just now too?
Yeah,
Um,
they took my
Tell
shade
it
away.
to give
There's-
you back your rights.
There's no shade.
Where did he
Or
go?
all of the shade.
Where is
Oh,
he? Uh-oh.
That's so weird.
Is it not a choice?
It's
I'm
not
looking.
like it's. I typed
but
in
it
shade
was.
in the filter and it says empty list. Yeah, we had shade
Yeah,
here.
we
for the
had
longest
shade because
time.
I was looking because I had like a little thing that was like living flesh or like ghostly flesh.
Yeah,
You could click and it would like take your one thing away. I have no race right now.
me neither.
Well, that's
That is
okay.
wild.
That is something that can at least be solved. That would have been pulled from the Empire book, right? The Ghouls book, Empire of the Ghouls book.
Yeah, because I think
think
wait, I
so.
think I just scrolled past something like okay, what else? What else is just Empire specific? Is it just that's gone, or are there other things
I
that are gone from the Empire?
I genuinely don't know.
Because I don't see mushroom folk either. I see Darrow though.
But you still have all your racial stuff, right, Sloan?
Oh boy. I think so.
I
Yeah, I
do.
have my acid cap.
I have
Oh.
Ghoul, or I have Dampier.
Okay,
I'm
well,
not
let
even
me,
seeing those as options on mine.
Let me do this. Let me just pull up the book, and I'll just tell y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy
I
peasy.
think we just have like one use per day of it.
I think that's
Yeah,
right. Y'all tell us what the
That gives-
Scooby Doo setup is like, and I'll look up what
Oh,
the actual
God.
like mechanics
Okay.
are.
You see
So-
the two of us just go off in the corner. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll,
so
we'll theater of
I'll-
the mind this.
I'll lead in, and maybe we could be like, "You murdered me,"
I murdered you.
and we're both ghosts. Yeah, and then I'll lead in, and I'll do like a little like cry, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's just a little boy," and then, but I'm 19, so I don't know why they'd say that. But I digress. And then
know.
I'll be like, "I was murdered here," and then you pop out and you say, "You'll be murdered
Nice.
again," and then you stab
Oh
me.
God!
But like,
Why
but,
can't
like,
you-
it's fine.
How
because-
many
not-
acts do you have in this play, and where can I fit in as the vengeful mother?
maybe you can come save them from us.
Right.
Ward us off.
Yeah, I mean, you're like cool with that. I mean, you know what I
I-
mean.
Dot, do you have the shade stuff pulled up? Because I don't think we're.
Yep.
Are we corporeal to each other? Can we touch each other when we're ghosts, or? Because I
That's
know
what I
we
was
can
We
move
still
just looking
we can
up.
still take damage.
Okay,
So we
so-
we can still be attacked. It's
Okay.
just that any non-magical weapon deals. We
Deals.
have resistance to
Right.
it.
Gotcha.
So-
Okay. I just want to
Yeah.
make sure I can't accidentally hurt you without thinking about it.
Yeah, here it is. Okay, I was like, why is this all drag cool stuff? Because I'm not in the right place. Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
I would never get you like that.
So-
Like, oh, you
Gotcha.
fake stab Iskander?
Roll to hit.
Roll a
Nat
hit.
20.
So, as a living echo of who they once were, shades maintain some kind of trait they were born. Oh, that's living origin. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for life drain,
Ghostly
spectral,
flesh.
ghostly flesh. Yes, starting at 3rd level, you can use your action to dissolve your physical body into an inferior stuff of sorts. So whatever stuff means to y'all. You become translucent and devoid of color, and the air around you grows cold. Your transformation lasts for a minute, or until you end it as a bonus action. During it, you have a flying speed of 30 feet, with the ability to hover, and you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage for non-magical attacks that aren't
Well, look
made
at
with
that.
silvered weapons. In addition, you have advantage on ability checks and saving throws made to escape a grapple or against being restrained, and you can move through creatures and solid objects as if they were difficult terrain. I'm going to put all of this. If you end your turn inside an object, you take 1d10 force damage. So don't open up inside the the freaking wall, y'all. Okay, here we go.
I mean, okay.
Okay.
Does it say how long it lasts, or is it just
1
until
minute.
we-
A minute.
1 minute,
Oh,
and to you can turn it off before 1 minute is done
Gotcha.
as a bonus
Okay.
action. So there's all
Gotcha.
I dropped everything right there in chat.
Oh, you're a saint. All right. That sounds good to me, I suppose. Yeah, go on.
All right. I'm gonna go. Iskander's gonna ghost up. Wait. How close are they? Do they sound close, or do they?
They sound fairly near the entrance.
Before
You
we
should-
ghost up,
yeah.
do you want to like peek around as best we can?
Yeah.
Do a little stealth moment. I'm gonna let you roll that
Okay.
one because I have chainmail on.
Good thoughts.
Stealth. Oh, I have a +3 to stealth.
Oh, look at you go.
That's
Oh.
a 5.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
Um, so
never mind.
you sort of emit this ethereal ringing as you approach the where you hear the voices coming from, and when at first you heard like a, I don't know, you should tell them about it. I'm really good at talking about it earlier, and then all of a sudden they stop
Oh.
as their eyes narrow and they start looking around, trying to figure out what that is. Where is that coming from?
Well, it was worth a shot.
Beware.
excuse me?
Yeah.
Yuki's mouth dropped. Yeah.
Beware.
Iskander scary.
That was-
Is he?
Could you roll intimidation for me?
Oh.
Intimidation.
intimidation.
That's a nat 20.
Hey!
Waiting
For
on
a 21.
that.
You
Yeah,
see
it is.
what you recognize to be Darakul as they run out from their little corner where they were having a conversation, and leaving their weapons behind, are immediately so stricken with fear from whatever this presence is that was haunting their ears, they start to run out towards the mouth of the cavern.
Oh,
Oh,
hell yeah, dude.
perfect.
Well,
So I guess I didn't even have to go ghost. Huh.
Well,
That
you
was
make,
terrifying.
you make a very fine spectral figure.
Oh, well, I took a course in acting.
Spectrology.
Spectrology.
took a course in
That
being a
was
ghost.
That
so
was-
scary. That was-
Iskander.
I
terrifying.
I just kind of,
Why didn't
pulled
you-
it from, inside of me.
Look, you
know,
made
I-
Why
Narla
didn't you tell
faint.
us you were that intimidating? And he kind of ruffles your hair.
And Iskander just kind of holds his hands and goes, oh, well, I just, and he starts kind of awkwardly feeling, I didn't even think about it. It just kind of came from inside. And, it was the first thing that came to mind.
That was
I'm
awesome.
sorry, Narla. Didn't mean to scare you.
I imagine Narla's like, those freezing goats, the ones that freeze up and faint,
Yes.
the
Oh,
fainting
babe.
goats. Yeah, Narla's right now is like,
Oh,
No.
It'll pass. It'll pass.
sweet little lady.
She will be fine. That
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah, you literally scared the fainting goat.
You know, I've never been intimidating before. This is kind of like a rush. I don't.
Hey, East Kid, just in. Do you see anything else?
Do I see anything else?
You see a very large pit at the center of this room. It appears to drop about 25 feet into, like I said, a pit littered with rubble, bones, maybe some trash.
Well, just watch your step. There's a big old pit in here.
Noted.
Is this just a trash pit?
This
Kind of
appears to
seems
be
like
a
it.
kind of trash pit, yeah.
A kind of trash pit? Like
Yeah, and
a Dracul cast like trash pit? Like what makes it different than a regular trash pit?
the fact that they also include human remains in their trash.
Oh great, perfect.
Oh.
Okay, so okay.
Your guys' trash doesn't include human remains?
Oh, not usually.
Not on Tuesdays.
Mine is usually rat or sometimes other things, maybe plants, some mice.
Do
Oh,
the
yes.
bodies
The cabbage.
look drained of their blood?
Yes, mostly because they are bones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This isn't like a pit of bodies. It's like what's left of them.
Yeah, it appears like this seems to be the dumping grounds. Probably you can guess for food.
Oh boy, it doesn't look good, does it?
I mean,
I mean,
it sure isn't compost.
Oh.
That was pretty dark.
Oops. I mean,
You're not wrong, but God.
Yuki, literally, one of my flaws is that I have no care for the human, like the bodily form of anything or anyone.
Horrifying.
As a
What is this
surgeon,
but a
nonetheless.
vessel?
Yeah, exactly. Let me see what exactly the wording is. I have no regard for physical form. It is a tool and a source of energy, nothing more.
Oh.
So, there you go.
I
Whoa.
love them so
Okay.
much.
It's a real Grey Jedi take, I think.
It is a bit of a great day. Yeah, okay. Yuki kind of fiddles with the goatee, runs his fingers, he goes,
okay, so they're using all this under here for like the excess. It's just all trash.
And I guess
Um,
just
Yeah, just real
Recycle.
quick. As you guys all enter this room, it's getting pretty late, so it was hard to tell at first, but you can make out as you move to the correct angle the rocky exit to the south.
This
oh,
one?
perfect.
Love that for us.
Yeah, no, I point across the trash bin and goes, fresh air, that way.
Yes, perfect.
Perfect.
Look at us. We're making it.
is that the same way that the people that were in here ran off, afraid?
Nope.
I think they ran off over here.
They went over there? Okay, interesting. Okay, good. Just
Noting it. Okay. Boop. Yeah.
Right. And as you exit the trash cavern, you hear the welcoming sound of the night ambience as crickets fill your ears, and finally it feels like a genuine moment of peace as the cavern opens up into to a canyon.
Oh.
And you have two cliff faces on either side of you. You
Oh.
see it's about a 75-foot cliff face, and you see trees adorning the tops of the ridges, as well as some trees on the path. It's uncharacteristically beautiful for where you're at.
Aw.
Look at that
Ah.
scenery. Isn't that nice?
You know, I know I'm dead and everything, but sights like this really make me feel alive.
Yuki goes,
Oh.
That's the spirit.
it's all right, I guess.
And I imagine you see Narla's hooves like take to the grass, or like actually their paws, right? Like take to the grass, and Yuki goes,
Yeah, I know. I hate grass too, Narla.
Oh. I forgot she had like the. Like,
She's a
thing-
cave goat. Yeah.
I forget.
Yuki goes, hey, don't judge Narla. She's a cave goat, not a grass goat.
Right. So true.
And as you guys follow this path out of danger, that is where we're going to take our first, I guess only bio break. Bio break. The
are
bio
we-
break.
Yeah, are we happen to say in a safe place where we could also take a longer rest, or do we have a long way to go before we're like in a safe zone, if that makes sense?
So you're still in enemy territory, so safe is relative.
Yeah.
But this does seem like a place, if you were to travel a little bit further, like down the road,
Yep.
say, that you would be able to find something a
We
little
wouldn't
more
want to do it at the
defensible.
mouth of this cave here.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yep.
Maybe not.
All right,
Yeah.
let's take a bio
not.
then, everybody.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
We'll be back in 10
Bio
minutes
break.
to continue the adventure.
All right,
Please
everyone.
join us then.
Seated. Hi, we're back.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I hope you all had
Nice
a
to see you
great
again.
bio break.
I had a good one. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I ate some soup.
Oh, so so basically we all had food and drink and are ready to go. What's next, Mackenzie?
Oh, let me tell you, as the night sky hangs overhead, this very lovely cavern or canyon, my bad, you just left the cavern. Yeah, you can hear the sounds of the animals on the air, and after making it about 45 minutes down the trail, you come to a place that's there's a bit of a rock slide to give you a decent amount of cover, as well as some brush on the other side. It looks like a relatively decent place to camp, so long as you don't leave too much behind.
Ooh. This looks nice.
Yeah, I could really use a break. I'm feeling a little empty.
You
I
need a snack or
Too, I'm rather tired.
Alright.
I need to snuggle my goat and get some rest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's make a camp with this sleep. I'm pretty tired too, actually.
Are we gonna?
I'll
We
take-
should probably take watch.
I'll take first watch.
That is a good
Fine.
point. Okay, I can take second.
I'm gonna
And
take
who would
a
like
long
to take-
rest.
You want to take
Um,
a
we
long
do.
rest?
If
Who
we
would
do
like to take
watches,
third
we
watch?
can't do long rest.
Vivian
you-
will
you
take
can.
third.
Okay.
It just someone's probably, it's not going to be a good time if no one's on watch in
That's
enemy
what I was
territory.
I was going to say, you know what? Yeah, Yuki will and Vivian can take the final watch, maybe. That's fine.
Okay.
Yuki will be up by
Um,
then, so.
So you make not really a fire, more like smoldering embers to keep yourselves warm, but not signal everyone around you that you're hanging out in a canyon nearby.
Now all of China knows you're here.
Oh God.
Throw
That's
me
my
off
favorite.
groove.
That's my favorite Disney movie. Can you tell
Yeah?
I'm trans? Yeah.
Mulan, trans mask icon.
Yeah. I should have seen the warning signs. I was like, why is Mulan my favorite? I just really identify with female protagonists set in a male world. I don't know.
No, that's a classic, buddy.
Trans masks, trans femmes. Oh my god, Mulan
You
just
know-
like me for
Ah!
real.
Every time I don't know, encounter something that I've known about myself, I'm just like,
Ah.
this has been a sign this entire time.
I've been
That's usually how it
ignoring
is, though.
signs.
It's like staring in your face. You just can't
Yeah.
read it yet, you know.
Yeah. Hey, I'm so sorry. What were we talking about?
I don't know. That was great, though. It doesn't matter. We got a Mulan reference.
Trans rights. Trans
Um,
rights.
You're just making sure that all of China doesn't know that you're here.
Right,
Oh, okay.
right. Yes, no, we keep the embers. We keep.
We keep them low and tight.
And after this arduous day that you've had, I assume it takes you little to no time to get to sleep. As
Yep.
Sawyer, you set up and take vigil for this first watch. And could you please give me a perception check?
I'd love to. Let's see how it goes.
It'll go great.
14. Not bad.
Yeah, so you see what appears to be a little pair of foxes, a little Arctic foxes, as you are getting closer to the north and it is starting to get colder, kind of playing in a little clearing nearby as they sort of make their weird fox noises, which I'm
My
not gonna
child
lie.
just entered your room.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, But yeah, they're just playing around. I don't know what noises foxes make. It seems to escape me. Although there was
Kind
a
of
whole
like a
song about
screaming
it.
sound,
1,000 years
honestly.
ago.
I was about to
God.
say there was a whole song about it.
We're not
like-
doing
that
that.
song.
It's a lot of,
Yeah,
like,
we're just
it's
gonna
like a
put
lot
it
of
out of
like
your
What
head.
does the snow critter
Dot.
say?
Not-
Pop, 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 pop.
It genuinely sounds like screaming. It's so upsetting.
Yeah,
Um,
it's like a yip.
But that is what you see.
Chat is with us. No, don't say it. Nobody say it.
You know.
He's
Love
trying so hard not
Is
to
this-
be
is
seen
it a
right
snow
now. I
fox?
really appreciate
Oh my
it.
god, I love
Oh,
the stealth
goodness.
move. Like a solid
My son
like
is
roll
Mission
of a
Impossible
5.
Crawling.
Roll stealth for me real quick. That's a not one.
I love it
Is that
so
showing
much.
up on stream?
Yeah, I mean,
Y'all should be able to see it right through Mackenzie's elbows. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen, ever.
God.
Oh my god. This is a family show, everybody.
Beckett, it's okay if you stand up and walk out.
I love
He's
kids.
crawling.
I love it.
He's committed
Look,
to
when
crawling.
you're on a mission, ain't no stopping it.
Yeah, so
Oh,
a fox
man.
slides by pretty much like that.
oh yeah.
Incredible.
As it sees the other one and begins playing.
Who
But
took
that is
second
what
watch?
what you see on your watch.
So cute.
Yes. Goose, you are second watch,
I
correct?
give him a little
Yes,
shake.
that's me.
I shake him awake. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, you have to. Where's he posted up? Are there any trees around here?
Yeah, there's a small clearing of trees actually, so
Yeah, he's
You look
attached
at it.
himself to the side of a tree.
yikes.
Oh,
Okay.
Fun.
like but with the feet, like is he sticking straight out?
No,
Like
he's not sticky straight. It's like what he did back in the dungeon. You remember where he just
Oh,
like, with the
Mel.
Flying
dogs against
Dutchman
it.
and Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, then instead of shaking you, because I don't want to shake the whole tree, he just starts poking your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Good
I'm
morning.
coming. I will take my watch.
Okay. You set up, ready to go? Go ahead and give me that perception check. Can't stop thinking
17.
about Beckett. I'm sorry. 17. You hear this faint hum. And you aren't really a master of the arcane by any means, but even you can tell that it is a permeating magical hum. It doesn't seem to be harmful, but you hear it fill your acid cap ears. Almost
I
like
can feel it
a
vibrating in my skin.
like a little vibrating song almost.
Oh.
Is there anybody else who's awake?
Is there?
No,
how-
he's
I
gone.
think you
how far
I
into
think you
this
took
is
this
it?
watch by yourself.
Yeah.
How far into the watch are you? Is this at like the top of it? Because Solus
Um,
could be like on the verge, but
No,
I'll say-
it's okay if I'm alone.
the man
It's
is knocked
Probably
out.
about halfway through your watch.
Oh no, he's knocked out. I'm so
Miss-
sorry.
It seems fine.
Mhm.
Just keep my
When
ears
your car-
out in case something
when your
else
car
happens,
starts
but-
making a noise and you just decide to ignore it. Yeah, it seems fine.
As twilight approaches a few minutes later, and the stars twinkle even brighter in the sky, the hum grows a little more noticeable. You feel it more in your heart than just hearing it in your head.
Fun.
All right.
Oh, no.
Can I stand and take a look around and
Yeah.
see if I can see anything?
Mm-hmm. Actually, roll investigation for me since you are looking for the source of the noise.
Goosh,
Yeah.
Goosh is Googling WebMD things. You know, like,
What disease do I have? My body is
Humming in
rumbling.
soul?
I
My
got a
heart
6.
is vibrating.
Question mark?
So
Not
you look
clickbait.
around, and you peer around a bend in this canyon, and you see it's a dead end, actually. A little bit a ways down this bend, maybe quarter mile, half a mile down, it curves into itself, and there's a square shape at the base.
I approach it
Oh.
stealthily.
Are you walking like half a mile away from the camp?
Oh, it's half a mile away.
Yeah,
Sorry.
a quarter to a half a mile away. You can just see the outcropping of like a square shape against the more earth-toned coloring of the canyon.
He looks at the canyon, or he looks at that thing, and then looks back to the group. Nah, it'll be fine. I'm going to go. I want to go towards the thing.
Okay.
Just a little towards it.
So as you approach it, you see getting closer and closer, 200 feet. You notice it looks like a large door. You get about 100 feet, closer to it, about 100 feet away now, and you see that it's got 4 gleaming lights atop it. Very dim glow, but it seems like there are 4 yellow gemstones that emit a faint glow from this sort of door. No handle that you can see, just 2 small dice next to it.
Dice?
Dais?
Dais?
Daises?
Like a
Daises?
two
Daisi?
dais.
2 dais?
I think it's just 2 dais. I
And
think.
2
I don't
butte?
know. I would never.
Sorry.
Yes. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay, now I'll go back. It looks like a door. I'm gonna go back to the group.
But as you got closer, that hum rang loudly in your head.
You just want me to cause a problem, and I will let you attempt me.
I don't know what you mean.
Are you trying to speak to me?
But yeah.
Sing to me, my angel. Thank you, Alex.
That laugh. Oh. But what would you like to do?
He's talking to it. Are you trying to sing to me, or
It does not respond.
can I reach out and touch it?
Touch the door.
Yes.
Yeah. It's cold to your touch, but you can feel the intricate sort of carvings of leaves and filigree across it. Someone took a great deal of time to create this.
Oh.
You also wipe off what appear to be decades of layers of dust and dirt. There are vines growing in from the sides.
It is pretty dirty. I just try and open it?
There's no handle.
Oh. I knock.
You hear a boom, boom, boom. And you can kind of hear an echo on the other side. But after a few moments, you're met with nothing but the echoes of your own knock.
That's weird. He's gonna go back to camp. He goes back to camp, sits down, finishes his watch, and when who's the next person? Who's next up?
Vivian and
and
Yuki, I
Yuki?
think.
Yep.
I wake Yuki up and I go, "Hey, there's a weird door over that way. It made my head vibrate a lot. And I knocked on it and nobody came to the door, so I'm assuming that nobody lives there, but I'm just saying it's out there. So if you feel yourself start to vibrate,
You knocked on someone's door in the middle of the night?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Psst. Hey, Vivian! Vivian!
What do you want?
It's our
Can
turn!
you not screech at me in the middle of the night?
Hey, it's our turn! Psst, Vivian! Vivian!
What?
It's our turn.
Am I long rested, DM?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And Goosh found a
Cranky.
door and knocked, but there was no handle. I'm still trying to decide if it was a dream.
A what?
A
A
door?
I found a door.
Oh,
I
wait.
knocked
Now that I
no.
have woken up, I need to be sending a message. Hold on.
Okay.
Now that I have this long rest and my spell slot is back,
Oh yes.
Um,
Oh yes.
We are going to, before I send this, Yuki, I will not wake up the others, so I hopefully when I ask you a question, you know what the actual answer is. So,
Oh, I have all the answers.
so we should probably tell Queen, you think? Because nobody else really, like, we make sure we hit everyone, right? You tell Queen, probably Queen tells other people, you know. Right, Queen?
Yeah. Who are we checking in with? While we were there, that was just like, oh wait, they're with us.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't know, like, the other people that might know, so I tell Queen I don't give a fuck, so,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
you know.
You hear Yarrow fart in his sleep.
Oh.
So we tell Queen we have released some of maidens who came back are infected, need to be placed in
Quarantine them. Yes.
quarantine prison where they
Yes.
cannot touch others.
Yes.
And we are bringing back Poisoner, who
Maybe can find a
created-
cure.
right did. Yeah. So okay, I think that's going to be under 25 words, but we will. Do you have anything else we need to say? I
Vivian,
don't
you
think
have the
so.
best way with words. You'll figure it out. Ah.
You know, I don't have a very good track record of talking to royalty, actually, you know, because of my mother. But anyway, so I send this spell. All right. Queen, good morning. I am Vivian Crow. I went to castle for you. We find maidens. They're infected. Quarantine them. Bringing Poisoner back
To help. To help.
to help.
That's exactly. Wow, Vivian.
And I would like you to make a persuasion roll, actually, as you are sending this directly to the queen, as opposed to like an assistant or something.
Can I allure myself?
Yes, you can.
I will allure myself of this. I will roll that first. A 6! Yes.
Delicious.
Just to see
And
how charming this
I
message
will also
reaches.
bardically inspire myself because I'm talking to royalty, so I'm like, you know, I need
And
to.
you only have 25 words, so.
Yeah, I have 25 words to be amazing, so I will add the 2. So I'm adding 8. All right, so, and you said persuasion?
Mhm.
All right.
Oh,
18.
Whoa.
thank God.
With all your modifiers?
Yeah, I only rolled a 1. So with all my modifiers, it's 18.
Okay, so you just. I think you did pretty good there. And
Rolled a nat 1.
Oh
Wow.
no.
That's not good, my friend.
and you get up for your watch.
Cool.
What would you like to do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, now that that is done, I bet the queen really likes me now. But, you know, so...
After Goosh goes to bed and Narla's still sleeping, I waddle over to Vivian for watch. And I say, Vivian,
Yes, Yuki.
I have a personal question.
What is your personal question?
So it's become apparent to me that you and your mother have some tension.
That's right, yes.
Because I'm trying to be more of a people person, I thought that I might offer. No, how do you say it? I would listen. Would you like to talk?
Would I like to talk about my mother problems, my mommy issue? Is
Yeah.
that what you want me to talk about?
Or anything you want, I guess. You seem a bit strained with all of this. And I just wanted, to make sure you're okay.
Well, I mean,
Also, you don't have really good taste in men.
Oh.
true. It's true. It's very true.
So as a friend, to a friend,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should say, I can listen. No, I will. No, I want to listen.
Right. I've actually spent the last 30 years avoiding men.
I can't imagine why.
Well, for the most part, most of them tried to court me to vie for power. With the princess Horstina, my mother. But so most people who are actually interested in me are only actually interested in the powers that they might gain through
Your mom?
being being in proximity to me, and like some of these things that are going on, especially with this Krakoga invasion and all of these things. But I have not been I suppose much of a family woman for the past few years, especially. It is why my mother put a bounty on my head and wants to kill me, but normal.
Oh, so that's
normal-
where the tension comes from.
Well, normal vampire family type stuff, I suppose.
So I got a question.
Right. What is your question?
I don't know how vampire royalty works, but if your mom just disappears,
Right.
do you take the throne?
It's complicated.
Oh. Okay.
DM.
Yeah.
What would Vivian know about the succession of power?
Well, you would know that the current ruler, your mother's uncle, would not be willing to give up the throne, and that your mother makes no obvious claims to it, and is not the current heir.
So for for Vivian in particular, because Christina is more of a military person, there's no inheritance necessarily. It's just more of a title, correct?
Yeah, and only her top lieutenants are considered enough of like children, or her children, to be like considered for the line of succession. As a deserter, you would not be in line. The rightful heir to the throne is actually someone that you have met, because these kingdoms have been usurped by the undead.
Well, Yuki, it really just comes down to the fact that I probably will not be participating in the Blood Kingdom's politics, as that is part of my history now, not part of what I seek to go back to.
Wow. Well, that makes sense. They all seem to kind of suck.
They indeed do, proverbially and metaphorically.
If it means anything, Vivian, and maybe it doesn't, but I think, you would make a much better ruler than your mom.
Well, I do appreciate your sentiment, but I'll be honest, I have no such desires or plans.
What do you desire?
Most of what I desire is just to, I suppose, travel and enjoy my life with someone else. To be free and perhaps forget about my condition. I think that is what I want most, and I don't know how long something like that would last, but it is what
Well.
they seek.
Well,
Even if it is only 20 years or something, that sounds nice. You know?
I don't know if it's of a comfort, but you're technically traveling with other people right now.
I am.
And,
Yes,
and
I am.
as for your what you call an affliction or a problem, it's just what makes you awesome and unique. Some people would say, "Oh, that Yuki's so gross," because they were spat back up by a goat after staring into the void.
I do say that a lot, yeah.
Right? But right?
I realized Yuki's voice, he can't really control volume. There's no such thing for Yuki, so he keeps coming down, realizing people are sleeping.
But I'm just saying, my chaotic nature is what makes me awesome. Awesome.
Right. I
And you being you is enough.
you can
The
call
light
me.
of the moon is gone from the sky now.
You can just, be honest about how I am. You don't have to.
Honestly, I'm just trying to be polite. I'm not really good at that. I don't know what you want me to call you.
It's just Vivian.
Okay, Vivian.
Right. It's not. Yeah. It's,
I just want to point out it's gotten really dark.
oh. That's weird.
Also, Goosh knocked on a door.
Oh.
I maybe I forgot to mention that.
You
Part.
did not mention that you wanted
Yeah,
to know
he-
about
he-
my mother.
Oh, I really wanted to know about you. Okay, so there's a door, yonder. Supposedly, and Goosh knocked and no one answered. Do you want to take a walk?
Right, but we can't just leave the camp.
Right. Do you want to stay at the camp?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Well, okay. Okay. I was really thinking you'd say no. Okay, well, I'm gonna go look at the door, and I'll be back.
I think you're better for that kind of thing anyway, because you're curious.
I am rather curious. Curious. Like that? Okay, so curious, I'm gonna cast Warning Whiskers on myself. Just so everybody knows. I don't think it needs a roll. Okay,
And as I dart off into the darkness, I grow these whiskers that go along with my goatee. And this will give me, they reach up to 10 feet from my body. I gain a +5 bonus to my passive wisdom perception score. So that makes just my passive perception without a roll. I think that makes it I have to check that. I don't know where to find that on here. I think that makes it a 15. Actually, no, I'm so sorry. That makes it an 18.
Yeah, because yours is a 13.
Yep, so that makes it an 18 flat. And it gives me some extra bonuses for, like, some other things. But that was really that. And then anything that my whiskers might touch, like, it helps me see invisible people, anybody that might be hiding, in essence. But I, like, scutter off down the path that Goosh pointed for this door to see if I can figure out more information before the sun comes up.
Yeah. So you make your way down the same path. You feel the same hum of whatever magic song this is beckoning you with. And as you make your way closer and closer towards the door, you see slightly to the side a very steep grade with that passive perception boost that seems to go up to the top of the cliffs, the 75 feet up. But it would be a bit of a climb. It seems that no one has walked it in quite some time. But yeah, so you see, much like Goosh, you see this ornate door. It's about 12 feet tall. It has all of these designs and filigree. And you see the same 1, 2, 3, 4 glowing stones.
Can I roll an
And-
Arcana on those to see if I can figure anything else out other than just what I see it in a passive way?
Yeah.
That'd be my best. Okay, 16.
16. You know that there are some cases of stones being enchanted with the light spell, but you don't know why someone would do that to a
Would do
door.
that here. Okay. Seeing the steep cliff, I run all the way back to camp and I go, "Psst,
Narla, get up. We got some climbing to do.
and I'm gonna take Narla back because Narla can basically help me make this climb. And I'll ride Narla, which means I don't have to run, praise be, all the way back. I will get an advantage on athletics checks to climb rocky surfaces with Narla.
Okay. Cool. Are you going to climb it?
I am.
All right.
Goosh didn't mention anything about a secret passage up to the top. And you know what? Just because I'm feeling saucy and I've had a long rest, I'm going to cast invisibility on myself. Which means it'll also be on Narla. Actually, no. I'm sorry. Other way around. I cast it on Narla because Narla's carrying me, and invisibility works for anything you're carrying. Technically. So I'll cast invisibility on Narla so that we both go, like, invisible, and then Narla can take us up to the top.
Yeah. If you could give me your stealth roll, please.
Yep. I believe invisibility... Anything the target is carrying is invisible, but you cast a spell until... Okay, so, great. We will start with... I don't get any... Do I get a bonus, or is it advantage to stealth?
It's advantage.
That's what I thought. So 16.
16?
For us.
Okay.
Yep. My whiskers should still be on, so I shouldn't have to... I should at least be attuned to anything that's trying to sneak up on us. And Narla's gonna make
Occasionally
that
you feel
athletics
bush
check.
or something.
Yeah, we'll make that athletics check with advantage as well. For 21, nat 20.
Yeah, you... Narla
girl.
just... way straight up the cliffside. Didn't even bother to take the very steep grade, just right up there on the rocks, making that clip.
I don't know why we peer over because we're both invisible, but we...
Because you have to.
Right.
You see a vast forest that is beginning to be covered with bits of snow, as some very light snowfall seems to have hit the region a little bit further, and you know that you are getting closer, very close, in fact, to Jost.
Oh, okay, so I maybe can figure out like a direction. And is that why the moon is gone? Is because the clouds have rolled in for snow coverage?
Yes,
Great.
this is it's almost morning, so moonset has occurred.
I see. That's why there's not a moon anymore. It's not like something unnatural
No, it's like a
happened.
flavor
Okay,
thing.
okay,
Like,
perfect.
just passage of
Love it.
time.
Love it. Okay, good. I just need to make sure like somebody was blocking out the moon or nothing, because that's a whole other level of chaos we don't need.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm ready for that.
I like kind of gallop back down the steps or this cliff and run back on Narla, realizing we're invisible. Not realizing we're invisible, and I ride right up on our dear Vivian, and I go, "Hey, Vivian!"
Vivian just got finished sending a message, which I'll tell you in a moment. Yes.
As soon as you say that, you see Yarrow grab his pickaxe and sit up in bed like he's having flashbacks.
Wait.
And I clap, and Papa's out of invisibility. Go, wait! Hands are up. Narla's hands are up. And
I go, I went to look at the door. I scouted ahead. The snow's starting to fall and morning's coming soon, but I have a direction. We're close to Jost.
Be a little quieter when you come back to camp.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so loud.
That's okay. It's just-
Dang it, Narla walks slower.
and he
Blame it
rolls
on
back
Narla.
over.
Vivian, we're almost there.
Yes. Oh, that is good. Glad
What?
to hear it.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong.
Can I insight check, Vivian?
Will you allow it, Vivian?
Sure.
I squint. A 25.
Oh God.
I may be weird, but I am wise.
I guess, can I roll a deception,
Yeah.
DM? Okay.
This is 2 really high rolls, or like, okay.
18, unfortunately, not very high.
You're a liar, but not better a liar than Yuki is wise.
A truther.
So I will,
okay.
I suppose, tell you, DM, what message that she sent
Okay.
in this case.
Oh.
And the Darrow can glean from this what
Yuki knows that
will-
you're not telling the full truth, but Yuki's not gonna like force it out of you. That's just not. I don't think Yuki doesn't care that much. Yuki's trying to care. That's actually what's happening here. Yuki's trying to care.
He goes, okay, you don't want to tell me? That's fine. That's fine. It's like I wanted to know anyways, huh? No, Yuki doesn't care. I don't care.
Right. Tell him,
Thank you.
King.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is my not caring face.
All right. Thank you. I can tell. Very
You
convincing.
see the purples and dark russet oranges begin to paint the sky as sunrise begins to approach.
Pretty.
Well, I guess, we need breakfast.
I say very, very loud. Hopefully waking everybody as the sun's starting to rise. And I'll go back to the hot coals and I don't know what we have, but toss some kind of breakfast together.
You'd probably be able to harvest a couple eggs from the few trees that are near.
I was thinking, yeah, eggs and maybe some, like, I don't know, like little green onions or leeks or something nearby, and I just
Throw them in a pan.
Yeah, there's some really dirty looking spring onions that haven't expired yet, a ways down the road, and the one damp
Oh, and
part
I
of
pick
this
up some
canyon.
mushies.
Mushies?
Yeah, don't tell Gush.
I feel like you should talk.
I chop them really, 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 really tiny so you can't tell that they're mushrooms at all. This is what
really
friends
messed
do
up.
for friends.
We eat mushrooms.
Oh.
Oh, okay, perfect.
then I start slicing them big again.
So
Is that
you
not,
all
is
awake
that not
to
cannibalism? Is that?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Oh.
There are technically many species
Fair
that
enough.
eat their own species.
Fair enough, I guess. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, you ever heard of, hamsters? They.
Oh god.
We don't have to talk about this at breakfast. I know how you people are. I know how you're so sensitive.
Anybody want breakfast?
I'm sure.
I've got mine. I pulled something absolutely unrecognizable out of one of my bag. and-
It's a rat that crawled into your pocket when you left
Oh.
Zobeck.
God.
That is the thing, is that my pockets replenish themselves because the things, they go in there and then they are trapped. I have a whole system. It's
I just need 5 more minutes.
before we do this whole thing, this whole song and dance.
It's meal
No,
time.
it's,
You know what
you
that
gotta
means.
get up, Iskander. But come on, you want to see the sunrise.
Okay. And Iskander's gonna brush all of his hair aside. You said there was breakfast?
Yep.
Has Yuki handed a plate to him?
Yeah, or like, I imagine maybe we just share a pan, who knows, but like I hand you whatever it's like on. I imagine we probably don't travel that heavy.
Probably not.
And I pass you maybe a scalpel knife, which is probably what Yuki eats with.
Oh God.
And does surgery with, no doubt.
Is it clean?
I creep it. It's spick and span.
Okay.
I cleaned it in the cesspool myself.
Okay, I pull Solus pulls out his knife that is clean, and just kind of like, thank you for the thought. I'm gonna. And he just
Yeah,
skewers.
dive in there. I don't ever get to cook for anybody. Narla doesn't eat anything.
How does
Like
it look?
moss.
What does it look? Does it look good?
Who cares?
Well, that was me out of character. Like,
It
what are
looks
what are
like
the
Yuki
vibes?
took like a couple tiny bird's eggs, some mushrooms, and like forest onion, and chopped it all up and tossed it in a pan.
Okay, so like
It's things
A poor
that
man's
you all
omelet.
exactly. It's what you all would eat, but it's not probably anything Goosh or maybe even you don't see
Okay.
Yuki eat it.
but it's
It is
it's
edible.
fine.
It's actual
cool,
food,
cool.
and it is not in
won't
any
kill
way
you.
rotting.
Yeah, I
Yes.
was like, am I gonna have to make a constitution check if I eat this?
Nope,
Is
I
this
did.
a-
Nope, there's nothing. It just looks. Yeah. Again, Yuki trying to like
Start eating.
be nice.
Yeah, eat. Yeah, nobody ever. I don't get to cook for anybody, Gnarly. This is great. You don't ever eat my food.
Surprisingly pretty good. Good job. Tips as well.
You all see as your 3 guests with you begin to eat the food. Yarrow is the first one done, but as he eats the last bite, he pauses. And he kind of gives a look over his shoulder. And you can hear from the castle behind you as he's looking, as though he can sense something that you guys for some reason couldn't, as a war horn can be heard echoing
for the love
across
of
the sky.
God.
Are you having gas again?
When you say that, he just looks over at you like, ugh, and you hear the ringing of it.
What
You
is
see your
that?
companions scattered to their feet. It's coming from the castle, so it's still a ways behind you.
We should probably go. We should take this on the
Okay,
road. We should-
breakfast to go. Here we go.
I just pick the pan up and like dirt on top of the
I
hot
haven't-
coils.
Uh,
I hand Iskander the whole pan, like what's
I
left of
hand
it.
Iskander my knife.
Thank you.
You make sure you run with the knife down. Let's go.
And
Please don't stab yourself with that. Please.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I found a way.
All right, let's go.
And you take off towards your escape route as we fade to black. And that is
Oh.
going to be where we
Ow!
are for today.
Can I tell you my sending message first?
Please.
Yes.
do we get to count it?
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
let's
already.
count it.
well,
I love
yeah,
that part.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Darn.
Mother,
Oh.
I have discovered your bounty on me. I am disappointed. Not even Koshai could manage. You are an embarrassment. Do it yourself, coward.
Oh.
Okay.
Good to know.
While
Wow.
Uki was away from camp.
Oh.
Good to know. On that note, they're totally
Oh.
not in any danger now whatsoever.
It's all smooth sailing. It's never been dangerous before. We've never had danger. Who's she?
I
Never
probably
heard
know
of
her.
her. But thank you so much for coming out with us today and seeing us play a little game. I'm your humble DM, Mackenzie Hahn. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram as Kenzie the Hahn. Sometimes I run games for fun. I like to GM. Come back next week. Pop it over to Friday.
Hello, I am Friday. You can find me on Twitter at It's Friday TV. And I do run games. I make YouTube things. I do Twitch things. I write. I game design. Thank you so much for watching. Throwing it over to Sloan.
Hi everybody, my name is Sloan, aka Arplebe. My pronouns are they, them, and I do TTRPG content creation and a lot of streaming. You can find me here on Kobold Press. You can also find me on the Welcome In, and you can find me on Total Party Kiss, playing James all day long. That's me. Alex, your turn.
Hi, that's me. I'm Alex. He, him pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at ActorFeet. You can find me here on Tuesdays. And now you can finally find me on Spotify and Apple Music. Our D&D musical theater improv podcast, Half Orc, Half Orchestra, playing Raelian Sky.
Wow.
As
So,
you should.
if those words tickle your fancy, hop on over to.
Consider
sorry
my
I said that.
fancy tickled.
I'm sorry I said that.
Don't ever
hop on
apologize
over-
for being
You can follow that podcast at Half Orchestra on Twitter, and we'll be posting new episodes as they release there. I'm gonna throw it over to my good buddy Sawyer.
Hi, I'm Sawyer. I use he, him pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at queer_elf_club or on TikTok at queerelfclub. You can see me play more D&D on the Summerbound channel in the Mortal Reverie stream or in the backlog of Frankenpunk, the Frankenpunk anthology. And you can catch me in audio dramas such as Starfall, This Planet Needs a Name, and Lighthearts. I'm going to toss it right over to our own little red dot.
All right, friends. I'm Dot. I'm here all of the time on this Twitch channel, but you can also find me sometimes on my Twitch channel. I do a little bit of gaming over there. And then the rest of the time you can find me with my podcast, Stitch of Fate. We are expanding into a podcast network, so if you like World of Darkness content, we've got a lot more than just our vampire podcast coming your way. So new stuff down the pipeline dropping this summer. Pew pew. Anything else about me before going to Kobold Press? Oh, I'm excited to announce that I am the new official event coordinator for D3 at Sea, Dungeons, Dragons, and Dice. We take cruises, we play tabletop games, and I'm very excited to be joining the team making that possible. So go check it out, D3 at Sea. We actually are booking for November and for March 2023. So we'll be going to the Bahamas for both of those, and we've got a killer GM lineup for that. So if you want to come, I think I'm actually going to run some aliens on the cruise ship. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some late night gaming on the cruise ship, and we're gonna go find like a deck somewhere, and I'm gonna make them run through an alien RPG. So
As you should.
should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. So if you want to check that out, you can. And I've been telling people, as long as you're not weird, you're welcome to DM me if you have specific questions. That way I can point you in the direction of the actual booking person for us. So if you're interested, yeah, it should be very, very cool. Now, speaking of cool, Kobold Press is going to be dropping a brand new Kickstarter. I'm very excited for this one. It's not like anything we've ever done, a book we've dropped like this before, especially to Kickstarter. It's going to launch at the top of May, so here in the next week or two. You can get signed up to know about it first, but let me tell you a little bit about this Kickstarter. So our new book is called Campaign Builder Cities and Towns. It is a guide for GMs to build better cities and towns for their campaigns. And I know that sounds like, well, yeah, duh. But think about how many times your players have ended up with like 6 or 7 sessions in a city and you're like, what am I supposed to do here? Or your cities don't, that you think they fall flat or they don't bite into the storyline that you've written. So this is going to go into everything from how to build guilds and the structure, like the economics and the politics of your city, but also some other really cool things that you might not think about that goes along with that. So it should be a very, very cool reference book. And every Wednesday for Kobold Chats, while this drops, we're actually taking a piece of that book together on Kobold Chats and building a city with chat. So last week we put together 3 new guilds. I'm very excited about them. They're very, very cool. This week, I don't know what we're dropping tomorrow, actually. I get surprised, too, so that I'm fresh to the information. But you're getting a sneak preview of what's going in the book. And we're building a town together live, so it's kind of fun. So come drop by, give us your 2 cents, come build a little town.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
cool.
we've got 3 guilds in our town. We haven't named it yet because I'm waiting on like what the next section of the book they're going to kind of tell us all about. But we're going to keep building a little town based off the preview that they give us leading up to it. So I'm going to drop a link in chat for all of you that might be interested. Go check out cities. Oops. There we go. Campaign Builder, Cities and Towns is there, and you'll be first notified so you can back it. And if you just want to know a little bit more, we started that process last week with Richard Green, one of the main writers for the book, so you can go check that out. And the week before that, we interviewed our, Kobold in Chief, Wolfgang Bauer, who's actually heading the project up. So pretty cool. So you can learn a little bit more there. Those are over on our YouTube.
Amazing.
Great. I absolutely am happy to explain the pronoun thing to you. Pronouns help us make a safe space for everybody and for people to be able to tell you how they want to be identified. So sometimes our pronouns personally don't match that of our characters, and this helps you know exactly how we want to be identified. There you go, friends. Boom. That is all I've got for you today. Thank you so much. And of course, we'll be back next week for another session of the 2nd season of Empire of the Ghouls. Make sure to join us then. Same Kobold time, same Kobold channel. Have a great afternoon, everybody.
Ooh,
Bye.